John Julius, Viscount Norwich, has long been associated with the World Monuments Fund, serving as Honorary Chairman of our board and Chair of the World Monuments Fund in Britain. Internationally respected for his scholarship and erudition, Lord Norwich has authored numerous books on Sicily, Venice, Byzantium, and architectural heritage. He's produced and hosted some 30 documentaries on history and culture, and has presented serious commentary on music and opera. A true champion for the safeguarding of cultural sites, Lord Norwich devotes his inimitable enthusiasm and talents to furthering the cause of historic architecture.
Well, I didn't leave the Foreign Service for architecture. I left it in order to write. But I quite soon got asked to be on the board of the National Trust. And that really, I think, first of all got me interested in architecture. And then very soon after that, I started making these television films. And there was a series called Spirit of the Age. And at the last moment, the person who was doing Palladian fell out. And they asked me to stand in. So I stood in. And the result of that was that I acquired a totally spurious reputation for knowing about architecture, which I didn't at all. And so gradually I'm sort of swept up into this thing without really expecting to be, but at the same time welcoming it very much. When WMF, in its great wisdom, decided to allow us to form an affiliate here, St. George's Hall was our first great project, and we've now been involved in very nearly a dozen, including 2 in Russia, that lovely little flag pavilion on Yelagin Island, and the Chinese palace at Oranienbaum, just outside St. Petersburg. And of course now this thrilling moment when in 6 months' time we're going to inaugurate Hawksmoor's magnificent St. George's Bloomsbury. And one of the marvellous things that happens with the World Monuments Fund, and I've seen it happen again and again with monuments, that these old monuments which people, I say, take for granted and hardly notice, suddenly have the floodlight put on them and people get terribly excited about them all over again. I have been lucky enough to see an enormous number of wonderful buildings all over the world, which have got me terribly excited and made me feel that if there's anything I can do, however humble, to help to save them for future generations, that's what I want to do.
I'll take the leg off some old table, I'll take the arm off some old chair, I'll take the neck off a broken bottle, and from a horse I'll get some hair, and then I'll tie them all together with some string and a little bit of glue, and I'll get more love from that goddamn dummy than I ever got from you. Roll over, Mabel, the customer is always right.
I think what I really want in life is to transmit enthusiasm. I feel very enthusiastic about quite a lot of things, and I long to make other people feel the same way. That's why I love taking people around Venice. I just love it when people stop and say, gee whiz, isn't this wonderful? That's the greatest reward you can have.
Each year, the Hadrian Award provides us with an occasion to honor those who have made an exceptional commitment to the preservation of cultural heritage. It is with great honor that the World Monuments Fund presents the 2005 Hadrian Award to John Julius, Viscount Norwich, for his extraordinary dedication to the art and culture of our world.